Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Wait, what's this? 2 uploads within the same calendar year? Bro, if I don't get at least a nomination this year, I'll be so pissed. But anyway, in today's video, we'll be looking at your decision making, why it's ass, and situations where you can improve it. So if you go on to enjoy the video, then why not like and subscribe to the channel. 845% of you who watch my videos aren't subscribed, which to be honest is decent life advice. Oh, and just some quick announcements. If the video looks a bit off, it's because I'm editing it on a laptop from the 1920s, and also videos will be coming out every Tuesday instead of Sunday. Anyway, with that said, let's dive right into the video. So, after going through my replays, I came to 2 conclusions. Number 1, I'm actually way more mechanical than I thought. And number 2, it's like most people decide to leave their brains outside the door before every game. Some of my teammates should be tried as war criminals for the absolutely horrific decisions they make on a daily basis. It's not like I'm saying that I don't make mistakes, although I'm heavily implying it. Based off of my replays, I was able to determine that around 3 out of every 5 goals scored or conceded was a direct result of a bad decision that could have been avoided. Whether it's overextending as the last man or adding to your collection of corner read misses, there are several situations where the wrong decision will almost certainly get you scored on. So today we'll be going over the 4 major situations and how to make better decisions moving forward. And for the love of God, if you're in any of these ranks, you better watch this video on a loop while strapped to a chair. First up, and quite obviously, is the corners. At this point, they may as well be called women's right because no one reads them. And after thousands of misses, you would think that people will stop blindly charging into them, right? But time and time again, I see my teammates and opponents rushing to challenge a ball in the corner, hoping for a different outcome at the 800th time of asking. However, if you shift your focus from the ensuing chaos and look at it from an observer's perspective, everything becomes quite clear. What first appeared as a typical corner scrap I was eager to join has suddenly turned into a goal-scoring opportunity. Just by simply resisting my diamond urge to blindly challenge everything head first, several goal-scoring opportunities presented themselves, as well as further fueling my opponent's anger issues. And you're probably thinking it's just a one-off game, but in reality it happens every single game. However, more often than not, the allure from the corner scrap is too tempting for most to resist and end up missing out on an almost certain goal-scoring chance. So my hard-stuck homies, try your best to resist the charms of the corner, because at the end of the day, your opponent's objective is to score. So if you leave your post to join in the corner scrap, it's the same as physically removing obstacles from your opponent's path. Up next, we have walls. Picture this, you're trying to get rid of the opposition's mounting pressure. The ball gently rolls up the wall and you've just picked up the large boost pad. But your inexperienced flat brain can't read an almost stationary ball, so you end up whiffing the ball and landing in fucking Narnia. If this has happened to you lately, you'll know how long it takes to land. When you finally land after 2 to 3 business days, you'll be low on boost and on the wrong side of the field. On top of that, you'll have left your teammate in a 2v1 with no boost. The easiest way to solve this is to always try to control the ball and only jump off the wall as a final resort. Once you leave the wall, your car follows a certain path all the way to the ground. Based on your speed and trajectory, this can leave you miles away from the play. And to make matters worse, in a bid to cover up for their earlier whiff, the same guy will almost certainly rotate ball side and possibly join in the corner scrap. And I know some of you may be shocked to hear, but I also suffer in these situations. I know, right? Someone as mechanical as me, who would have thought? From backboard miss touches to sidewall whiffs, I can do it all. Only after going through my replays did I fully realize how inconsistent my wall play was. Wall play is one aspect that is quite easy to learn, yet has a very big impact on your gameplay and your rank. In order to help out with your possibly terrible wall play, here are some training packs that should cover everything from the basics to slightly more advanced situations. With just a few short sessions, you can take your wall play from being complete ass to slightly less ass in just a day or 2. And don't underestimate how much of an improvement that is. This can easily translate to 80 or so MMR at the minimum, which could be all you need to make it to the other side. Up next, we have overextending. It's a problem as old as time itself. Your teammate is bombing down the wing with the ball and you patiently wait for a perfect center ball to throw yourself at. However, your teammate's center is a bit short, though you decide to go for it anyway. But due to some sudden unexplained factors which definitely aren't your bad positioning and decision making, you just miss out on the ball by a little bit. All you can do is watch in pain as the ball slowly rolls into an empty net. This right here is the most high risk, high roll situation in Rocket League. This is because a single interception leaves both you and your teammate stuck on the wrong side of the field, probably low on boost as well. And it's another instance where the temptation of a goal can easily distract you from the bigger picture. However, with only an IQ just slightly above room temperature, you can turn this situation massively in your favor. As the ball makes it across this part of the backboard, you should be able to determine whether to challenge the ball or rotate back based off the speed of the ball and position of the defender. But time and time again, tunnel vision proves to be the greatest weakness of all flats. Rocket League isn't just a game of scoring the most goals, it's about conceding the least as well. So just by not blindly challenging a ball the defender was clearly favourite to win, that's already one less goal you'd have needed to score, so keep that in mind. During my replay analysis, I realized something. My aerials are shit. Yeah, I do occasionally score some well-placed bangers, but in reality it's mostly just soft touches and bad shots. However, it's kind of synonymous to the rank I'm in and everyone is doing it, so I never really realized it. If you look at your Rocket League game as a series of events, you'll notice that there are several aerials that you went for that just serve to waste boost and possibly start a counter-attack against you. Whiffs, soft touches and some off-the-ball hits are almost certain to put you in a much worse situation defensively and leave you low on boost, sometimes on the wrong side of the field. And most of these you can see coming. Should I waste 70 boost to go for this ball, which at best will result in a poor attempt at a center ball? Or do I rotate back / fake challenge and let my opponent deal with the ball first, thus giving me free possession? You would think the decision would be easy, right? But time and time again, people are still going for aerials that offer no value to the team whatsoever. It's almost like they're being brainwashed, but honestly I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Given the current state of teammates in Rocket League at the moment, it's clear to see why. Even when you expect nothing from them, they still find a way to let you down. This game will honestly be the end of me. Anyway, so just to recap everything I went through, number 1, as a defender, stay the fuck away from corners. Number 2, try controlling the ball instead of just yamming it downfield and only jump off the wall as a last resort. Number 3, learn when to challenge for the infield pass by watching the last defender. And 4, cut out unnecessary aerials from your game. All they do is waste boost and leave you in a bad position defensively. This might be the only way to rank up without having to stick to a long and hard training session. Anyway guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video, and I bet that's the most informative video you've watched all year. If so, then feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It's free and it really helps me out. If you want, you can check out my socials somewhere in the description. With that said, I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.